United States has a reputation for being one of the leading countries to pursue an education. People have remarked on the quality of education, the unique curriculum, the multicultural environment, and the abundant opportunities in the United States. But with the surrounding support for the United States education system, they are ranked number 38th in math and 24th in science, far lower than most other countries. With the downfall of test taking in the United States, individuals have questioned if the United States education system is good, more specifically assigning homework. For this, I have researched the following. With low education rankings in the United States, is it practical to assign homework to students? With this central question, we'll be discussing 3 main points. What is the use of homework? Why is homework assigned? And why isn't it practical? To determine the answer of this central question, if it is practical to assign homework to students, we must discuss the history behind homework. Homework is defined as schoolwork that a student is required to do at home. Many claims online point to Robert Novellis being the creator of homework. Homework was thought to be developed in 1905 as a concept by Robert Novellis in Italy. Robert designed the idea of homework as a form of punishment for students who were too lazy in class or disobedient. This new system of punishment for students became an ideal way of teaching students to be respectful in the classroom. Homework became used frequently in Italy and eventually became useful around the world. With many articles claiming Robert to be the inventor of homework, mentions of the term homework date back to ancient Rome. Pliny the Younger was an oratory teacher that is claimed to have invented homework to practice public speaking at home. This form of homework is a more modern use of homework in the current century. With the definition stated previously, homework is more commonly used for work or study done at home for school. Homework is used in the following ways: a way for students to review class material for an exam or test, an opportunity for parents to see what is being taught at school, and giving ways for students to take responsibility for their education learning. Individuals also claim homework teaches students about time management, setting priorities, problem solving, individual responsibility, and the importance of planning. Although research supports the following claims for the benefits of homework, it also explains the effectiveness of homework. A Student Life in America survey reports over 50% of students feeling stressed, with 25% stating that homework was the biggest contributing factor. This survey also noted teens spending 1/3 of their study time feeling stressed, anxious, or stuck. Additionally, the survey states that 64% of students reported that their parents couldn't help them with their homework. Parents are one of the main sources of learning at home. Going along with the A Student Life in America survey, homework has been extensively researched to have no practical impact on children's learning and academic performance. The practicality of homework may be a downfall in part to the resources at home. With parents not being able to aid their children in homework, the web has become the main source of learning. Although the internet may be useful for basic learning, they are not effective for personal development. A good example of the internet not helping students with their learning development is the COVID-19 pandemic. During the start of 2020, before the coronavirus pandemic, sixth grade students in the United States scored 226 on the NWEA. The NWEA is an assessment provider that measures student performance and progress. In the fall of 2020, the United States scored roughly 218. This significant decrease of learning is a result of homework being assigned to students with little to no help from an instructor. Many students, like myself, had to rely on the internet to complete assignments online, but didn't truly retain the information as effectively as in the classroom. The U.S. education system, like many other educational systems around the world, was not built to deal with an extensive shutdown like COVID-19 provided. But the sole reliance of homework has been proven to not be an effective approach of teaching and learning. The same level of learning from the pandemic can be applied to typical homework assignments teachers assign. Students, the same as the pandemic, worked on homework assignments at home with little sources at their disposal due to their parents not being able to understand the curriculum. Teachers and instructors provide material for students to complete their homework, but it may not be as helpful to every student. Every student learns differently, whether that is from visual, auditory, reading, and/or writing, and kinesthetic learning. With these reasons, many countries besides the US have almost completely disbanded the use of homework. Finland, for example, has nearly no homework in the country. Finland believes that there are more important tasks students need to do besides homework, such as spending time with family, exercising, or getting enough sleep at home. Finland has three main rules to successful learning: allowing children to enjoy their childhood, pay high respect to teachers, and provide an extensive amount of individual attention for each student. With a different education system than the United States, Finland ranked third in the education ranking by countries in 2021. Finland is not ranked the highest in being the most sought-after educational system, but is proven to be the most effective educational system. In conclusion, homework has shown to cause immense stress and anxiety on students. The COVID-19 pandemic has proven that homework is ineffective in itself, which is proven by the NWEA ranking. Another factor is homework would be more effective if parents understood the curriculum and gave the individual teachings that students need. As a solution, classroom time would be the most effective in a student's learning, with the accessibility of ranking a teacher for help. With that being said, school assignments should be left in the classroom where a student can ask for help instead of having the immense stress of completing an assignment without the correct resources to aid them. Thank you.